She tied the broken mirror to a broomstick and slowly stretched it out the window. When the killer saw it from afar, he instantly laughed out loud, thinking that with the reflection of such a small lens, it would be a fantasy to find himself 100 meters away. The lens was instantly shattered by his hand, but the stubborn girl once again stretched out the broom. Killer thought she was provoking him and fired again, but as the girl extended the broom again and again, she placed it higher and higher. When the assassin took aim and fired the bullet for the last time, the bullet was blocked by the eaves of the house. It turns out that the girl is not doing this to provoke the killer but is looking for the dead center of the sniper's spot. The bullet could only have been fired from a very high place and was stopped by the eaves of the house at a higher angle. From the direction of the broken eaves, the killer is on the left side, so she climbed to the top of the refrigerator and tried to avoid the killer's bullets through the dead angle. Realizing his position was exposed, the killer ordered the driver to drive the car from the left to the right and finally managed to see the girl's figure. The girl counted 3 times in her heart and then jumped straight up. The professional assassin pulled the trigger at the first opportunity, but the bullet still missed the girl. She reached the other side of the sofa and reached for the pistol under the sofa, but it was too far inside to reach. The girl pushed the couch out of the way so that she could cover her position better, but when she saw the sofa under the sofa, she was completely dumbfounded that there was a sniper rifle hidden in the sofa of her uncle's house. By the time the killer was ready to fire again, the girl had already locked on to his position. The girl grew up with her uncle, but her seemingly honest uncle always had some strange habits. He lives on the 5th floor but still installs security windows. It's impossible for a thief to come to their house from this height. Besides, the family was so poor that there was nothing to steal. The locker in the house is even more outrageous. Uncle spent 3 months' salary to buy this pure steel bulletproof locker. If there's any gunfire in the future, you can hide in it. Uncle never had any explanation for this, until one day, 3 years later, Anna received a phone call from the police telling her that her uncle had died in an accident in his own bathroom. Anna was in disbelief. How could her uncle, who spent so much money on his life, have an accident? Returning to her uncle's house in the suburbs, she invited her best friend to help her make a posthumous photo of her uncle. But when they were chatting on the sofa, they suddenly noticed her uncle's cell phone. Anna remembers that when they went to college, they both got the latest cell phones, but she never thought that her uncle would still have such an old model. Paul thought it might be for his business. Anna clicked on the text message and there was a buyer's message saying that they had just sent 70 million yen and wanted to ship the product as soon as possible. Uncle is in the plumbing business. Is this thing really that profitable? When Anna clicked on her uncle's bank balance, she was shocked that his card balance was $18.7 billion. The two of them immediately realized that something was wrong. They opened up the website of the water pipe run by her uncle and bought $18.7 billion at $6,800 per meter. Enough to go around the world. Paul, a master hacker, began trying to crack the site's deep code. It turns out that underneath the plumbing site there is a dark net. Inside, there were pictures and prices of all kinds of guns. The two men realized that the plumbing business was just a disguise, and that the uncle's real business was arms trading. At that moment, the uncle's account automatically logged on and the buyer saw it and immediately sent a message asking when the goods would be shipped. Anna had to reply that the shopping site was about to close, but the next second the other side asked if your uncle is really dead, then you are also dead today. Anna, Paul scared, quickly shut down the computer. This must be some guy's pranks. But the next second the doorbell suddenly rang. A seemingly gentle but hidden murderous woman has come to the doorway.